Hi guys, we've had lots of questions about the field trip today, both Ms. Hodges and I, and we wanted to take this moment to just put a little video out and clarify some of our expectations and needs and some of the information that you might need to be successful and have a great time on our Animal Kingdom trip this Thursday, March 15th. Oh my gosh, guys, so close. So hang tight. Almost every question we've been asked today will be answered in this video, and if it's not, please feel free to answer it, okay? Or feel free to ask us soon and we'll be sure to answer it. First and foremost, one of the biggest questions we've been asked is, when do we get there on Thursday morning? You need to be here at 5:30. I know it's so early. It is, I know, but 5:30 is going to be the best time for you to get here. There's going to be a lot of traffic. 7th grade is having their field trip too. You need to be very careful that you are going to the parent drop-off side at 5:30. Students, you need to make sure that you know your bus number. It's posted right outside Miss Lewis's door because you are going to report directly to your bus. Okay, we want to make sure that you get there, say goodbye to mom and daddy, whoever your grown-up is, hop on that bus right away, and you'll check in at your bus. We'll have big signs out with the bus numbers that'll tell you where you need to go. Our goal is that we are going to leave by 6, no later. So we've had lots of questions of what can I bring? I would recommend bringing a small string bag. As of right now, we do not think we'll be able to leave anything on the buses because that's a liability issue. So anything you're going to bring, you need to be able to fit into a small bag. I wouldn't bring your big backpack. Just a small little drawstring one would be great. It's highly recommended you bring sunscreen. It shouldn't be too hot, but having sunscreen there will be very useful. You are welcome to bring electronics and chargers. There are charger ports on the charter bus. This is at your own risk, though. That's very, very important to know. The school does not take responsibility if you lose it, crack it, it gets stolen, whatever. This is at your own risk. And all of the rules of social media usage and all of that still apply. So if you're making bad choices with your social media, you can still get in trouble with this as far as being on the field trip because it is a school event. I would be sure to bring some spending money as well for snacks, souvenirs, and all that. Remember that your meal voucher only covers one of your meals that day. So you might want to have a little breakfast on the bus, maybe a granola bar. Your group will decide when you want to use your meal voucher, and then you'll want to bring some money for extra snacks or a light meal towards the end of the day. I would bring a water bottle that can close, okay? It's up to you if you want it to be disposable or one of your own. And you can bring a light snack. You cannot, on the bus, bring coffee, smoothies, etc. Those lids pop off really easy, and the bus company has told us we are not allowed to have them. So please be sure you are meeting those expectations because you would hate to have to throw those away as soon as you step on the bus and you haven't drank it yet. Water bottles only. On the bus, you will be able to sit with your friends, but you are going to be divided by gender. Girls will be in the back of the bus, then there will be a row of chaperones, and then boys will be in the front of the bus. And that way we'll kind of keep shenanigans to a minimum. We'll do some bathroom trips before. You don't want to use those stinky bus bathrooms. We do expect that you are making good choices on the bus. You are using quiet voices. You are not up and out of the aisleways, and you are not causing issues or drama. Because this is a school event, our Wildcat Way is still in effect. You need to make sure that throughout the day you are listening to your chaperones, they are the ones in charge, and that you are following the Wildcat Way. I would highly recommend joining this Remind group right now. So all you have to do, you don't have to have the Remind app, is text this number 81010, and you just need to type in this code, and this will join you into our group. Okay, this is great for parents who want to keep a track of what's going on during the day, and I also recommend it for students to make sure that you are making or that you have full communication with us during the day. I'll be sending out messages. Don't forget, you know, we need to meet at a certain time. Here's what we need to do. And this will be a way that we contact parents as well to let them know that we are on their way home. So please, 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 whether you're a student going on this trip or a parent who is sending their student on this trip, join this group immediately. At the park, we need to make sure that we are following our expectations. If you have any needs as far as medicine, if you find yourself getting thirsty, you need to get out of the sun, please communicate those to your chaperones. They are not mind readers, and they are going to be watching out for you, but you need to make sure, students, that you are communicating your needs clearly and respectfully. And the chaperones keep an eye out for you. While you're there, we're making good choices. We're following the Wildcat Way. We are listening to any and all rules set down by our chaperones or Disney or the teachers that are around you. Our goal is to leave the park by 7 p.m. We'll be sending out texts on the Remind group around 6 to 6:30 to start heading back towards the buses. You'll need to be at the buses by 6:30, students, and then we'll head back home. So parents, we're going to be leaving around 7, and we'll send out a remind we're on our way. We should be home no later than 10, barring traffic. Last year we were home just a little bit earlier than that. So we might be, 9:30, 9:45. It just kind of depends on traffic coming through Orlando and all of that. So again, the Remind app will be your biggest help with that, as well as your students will be texting home saying, hey, here we are, okay? And we'll give our kiddos a heads up on that as far as when they need to be texting and letting you all know. Students will receive their t-shirts on Wednesday. Wednesday during the day, we're going to have a Swip Swap session where any students who are going on the field trip are going to be in a room, and we'll go over all of this information again and talk about expectations and some of the fun stuff of all that in a little bit more detail. We will also get our t-shirts that day. I would recommend washing them. They can get a little itchy if you don't wash them first. Your tickets and vouchers for meals will be held by your chaperone, and they will be given to you the day of. In fact, your chaperone, depending on their group, might hold on to those meal vouchers for you all day. But those will be provided for you the day of, right before we walk into the park, so you don't need to worry about it. If you are an annual pass holder, you must make sure to bring your fast bands or your magic bands rather, or whatever tickets or passes you have, okay? That's going to make that process go so much faster if you have that ready, right available for you, okay? So please be sure, if you are an annual pass holder, you are bringing that stuff with you the day of. Now, you might have some more questions, and we would be more than happy to answer those. You can either, once you're signed up for the Remind group text or the app, you can either send those through to that same number, and those will go directly to me. They won't be spread out to anyone else, just directly to me as the coordinator. Or feel free to email me or Ms. Hodges at any time at the emails you see below. We're so excited, guys. Parents, we hope this answers some of your questions about all of the logistics and details, and students, we hope that answers some of your questions as well. And we can't wait till Thursday, guys. See you soon.